Hello, what's up, good people? Small, are you doing well? It's your guy Bernard. I'm back again, and I'm so happy, guys. You have done me proud. You've made me so proud. I mean, just the other day we were just starting. We had no subscribers, but now we've hit 400, and we're going hopefully to 500. And the views, man, I don't know how to thank you. You've been so wonderful. You guys have kept me going. You've kept my spirit high, and I'm so thankful. Thank you for keeping a brother's head high. So I don't know how to thank you. I'm still fumbling and mumbling with words to what extent I can thank you. If I just meet my fan right now, I just want to give them a hug and take them to the most expensive restaurant. I want to just do something for you, something to also make you know that I appreciate you. In fact, I don't know, I'm thinking even of giving you guys a song. Just a song to say thank you. I just want to mention like all of you in that song. But thank you so much, guys. I appreciate all your support, all your effort, all your time. The energy you put in to support me. I appreciate you so much. Some of you are also YouTubers like me, and we support each other, and that's very beautiful too. So I'm so grateful. And if you're out there and you want to open your own channel too, I encourage you to also do the same. We can support one another, and we can be great together. We can support. We're gonna be great together. We're going to do this together. With God keeping us alive, providing us all this life, energy, strength. Oxygen, something to eat and drink. This is just enough. We are able to do it. You are made to do it. I am made to do it. We are made to do it. We are all winners. No one is a loser. So I just want to say thank you so much. And without much ado, after thanking you, I'm not going to take much of your time first. I want you to know that. And I'm going to take all the time that you've given me so that we share together just to say thank you. But I just want you to know I'm grateful, and it means a lot for me. For you to take your time, for you to subscribe, to view, comment, and like. I'm so grateful. So today, I've been doing a lot of research on something called friendship. This thing, if you hear friendship, you feel safe. There's this song that says, "Are you my friend, neighbor, or my enemy? Who are you?" See, if you hear the word friend or neighbor, you feel relieved. It's safe. It's a safe zone. If I say this is a friend zone, then it's a safe zone. You see what I'm saying? But if you hear enemy, if you hear gossiper, if you hear someone that backbites you, if someone talks bad about you, then it's not a safe zone. So I thought it wise to find out more what friends really is. And according to me, my life experience, I think friendship is more than just friendship. It's more than just friends. It's a guardian angel. For me, yes, that's it. It's an angel sent by God to be with you, to be there for you. Okay, so on to my first point. Who is your friend? This is the question I ask myself before I go into anything. So your friend, according to what I would have said before I had gone through this research, is someone we say hi to in the morning when you're going to work, when you meet on the way. Is someone you just meet, say hello, get to know each other, get to update each other on what's going on. Someone you went to school with, someone who stayed in your neighborhood, someone who was maybe just your neighbor, exactly your neighbor, someone who picks your call when you call, someone who calls you to find out how you're doing. All these are very correct definition of a friend. All these are correct, very okay definition of friendship or friend or whatever you call it. It's very correct. But does this definition really what these people hold into themselves? Like you say a father. A father is not just a name. A father comes with responsibility and sacrifices and prices that someone has to pay for them to be a father. And a mother also the same. You have to put up sacrifices. You have to pay prices. You have to sacrifice. You have to sacrifice even your time to be that person. You see, you have to show love. Love that is incomparable anywhere in the world. This is what it is. Now, I can just say a mother when there is nothing that makes them to be a mother. I can just say a father when there's nothing that makes that guy or that person to be a father. I can say uncle when there's nothing that makes them uncle. You see what I'm saying? There has to be something for everything. If you say she's a queen, You have to go there with respect. You have to pay homage. If you say he's a king, you have to go with respect. If it is a goddess, everything applies both ways. But the thing is, who is a friend? So I also had to go with my research to the Bible. Jesus asked, who is your friend? Then he had to talk about the story of the Good Samaritan. Then you ask yourself, now who is a friend? A friend is someone who comes to your rescue. It doesn't mean that because it's Corona now, someone has to come to your rescue. Someone has to come pay your bill. Someone has to come, buy food for you, give you what you need. Give you a handout. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is a person who comes to you in times of need. Human being, we don't just need handouts. There's a time we need someone to listen to. We need a chest to cry on. We need someone to go talk to. We need a ear to listen to us. We need someone also to come so that they can listen to us. That's a friend. Something that fulfills you, but not just your hobby. Someone that is there for you apart from your family, apart from your sister, your brother, your mom and your dad. Someone else, not even a member of your family, but is ready to listen to you. That's a friend according to me. So I was listening to a conversation when I traveled abroad. Some guys were talking. They were from a certain continent I would not want to mention. I even know their names I wouldn't love to mention as well. But they were talking as how crazy it is when you go to look for a job nowadays. You say your name, you introduce yourself, you give out your papers. Then it doesn't even go through your papers. You just open them, just peruse through them, and he lays them on his desk. Then he puts his hand on them and he asks you, "What is your last name?" If you answer that, where did you come from? Who sent you? Whom do you know in this organization? They're trying to ask you questions which are not in your experience, which are not in your papers. There are none of your qualifications just for you to get that job. So for some people, you have to know someone somewhere before you get a job. You have to be coming from a certain family to know that job. You have to have like a second name. That's why we talk about this family. You have to know someone who is powerful, someone in power. For you to be rich or famous or stuff like that, you have to do all these things. But if you're just somebody from a low class, you know nobody, you've been working hard, but you go there with your papers and you don't get a job, which is not right, it's not fair. This is why now I feel we need a friend. Someone who listens to you, not because they have to, not because someone will blame them, not because someone will shout at them. They listen to you because they want you to be okay. Some people, they come to you, they ask you, how are you? And it's like, it's been turned into something else. See, this I've turned the meaning of words. Now, how are you doesn't mean how are you, it means hi. If I say how are you, I don't want you to give me a detailed information of how you are. I just want you to say, I'm fine, and I'll be okay with that, and we'll keep on talking, and I can ask you that again 1,000 times. But if I ask you how are you, and you start giving me detailed information about how you are, tell me how you're not feeling well, what you've been going through, and on tomorrow I won't ask you again. Because you'll be wasting my time, because I don't want to know how you really are. I just want to say hi and go my way. And that is not friendship. Friendship is not something forced. It's something you do it because you know tomorrow it's you. You're not even scared of tomorrow, but you feel it's coming from within you. You have to give it from within you. It has to come from within. It has to be natural. That I'm going to visit so and so, and I'm not doing it because I'm scared about tomorrow who's going to come visit me. No, I'm not doing it because I feel like someone will shout at me, someone will talk bad about me because I didn't, someone will feel that I'm not a good friend, a good family friend. No, I'm doing it from within. I have time, okay? So why didn't I go visit so and so? How they're doing. Say hello to them. Visit them with something small, a present. Go hug everyone in the family, you see. But this isn't happening. What's happening now is people do things that fits them. They're trying to make a place for them tomorrow, which is not right. Let's make a place. Let's use what we have to support others. I believe serving others is the best thing. That's what I can say. Serving others is the best thing, and it's where God blesses you the most. Because God bless those who bless others. If you keep thinking always over and over about yourself, about only your success, it's not easy to come to success. I'm not asking you to think or not be focused on what you want to do, but I'm only asking you to also think of others. See, God bless those people that think of others. Let's just give you like a practical example. You have some money, it's not much, then you God bless you with someone. You know, then suddenly God also blesses you. And you wonder why is this happening? Why I'm not being blessed with the one that I also had? Because you've given out, you've given your child, you've given your cup a chance to be refilled. Because how do you fill a cup that is already full? So that's how it goes, guys. You have to support one another so that God will also support you. You have to fight with others so that God also will fight for you. I guess that's what a friendship is to me. We just have to be there for one another. Now you can call someone, you call a friend, tell them, man, I'm thinking of starting this business and I want to put it by the road so that when people pass by, they can be buying from me. They will say to you, yeah, it's a good idea. Go on, do it. I will be there for you. You have my full support. You see, you have my full support. Go do it. And but before you even start doing it, you'll never see them. And you will even open your shop, be by the road. They'll be passing there daily, and they won't even support you once because they didn't mean their word. They didn't mean what we're saying. They were just saying it because they want you to hear it. So a friend is not someone who tells you what you want to hear. A friend is someone who tells you the reality, something that you're supposed to hear, something that corrects you. A friend that tells you, my brother, here you're wrong. I think you should do it this way. This is the right way. My brother, I know you really want to do your thing, but I think you should think fast because in between there are going to be challenges and they're not going to be easy. And nobody is going to be there to stand with you. So I think if you have some money you've saved and you want to do a business, don't use all of it. Maybe you can use like half of it so that in case of anything you have a backup. You have something that supports you, so where you can bounce back to. But don't just tell someone, come on, yes, just do it. Put all your money in it, or we come there, we buy from you, and then pop, you'll have your money back. I don't think that's a good thing. Just tell someone the reality. Tell them what you feel about it. If you don't have any idea about what they're talking, tell them, okay, give me time, let me think about it, then I'll call you and we talk with clear minds. But someone calls you, they're talking about something, it's a serious issue, and because you think you're a good friend, because you know you're a good friend, yes, you are, I don't disagree, then you just give them, just talk, because you don't want them to disturb you, because you don't want them to keep calling you. So just say, okay, I think it's a good thing, just go and do it. I don't think it's a good thing. If someone comes to you and they trust you because they want you to support them, it's because they believed in you. They've directed their hopes in you. So they want you to guide them, and what you should do with that is be very careful with it. I mean, don't deny to support them if you're in a position to, but to ask them, give me time, let me also think about it, think of the pros and cons of this thing, then when I come back to you, I will be with a sober mind, and we can talk more about this. This guy will be relieved. Okay, ask this guy, he didn't know much, but he asked me time so he can also do his research. So my research plus his research will give us a good result. So this guy is researching here and you're researching on the other side, and the friends you meet together, and he tells you, I think this business is good because of that, and I think it's also going to be hard for you because of this and that and that. And then you come to an agreement. This guy feels so helped. Yes, you didn't tell him what you wanted to hear, but you told him finally what he should hear if you wanted to really start that business. Because you do these things, and at the end you realize that you don't have a friend, someone that you can take a bait for, won't even dare try to take something for you, won't even dare stand on the way if something else is coming your way. So I think, guys, it's very good if you're a friend, do what that friendship means. That friendship means being there for one another, not just physically but also spiritually, supporting them, thinking together with them, seeing what they want to do. I mean, I'm not saying that if you are well off, you don't need a friend. We all need a friend. You see, it is very important that we have friends, and these friends, it starts with you. If you want to have a good friend, you should also be a good friend. If you want to be a good friend, you have to start by being a good friend. If you want to have good friends, you have to be a good friend, so that from you they will learn and they will be good friends. And then in that process, the others also will learn to them. It's like tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. So guys, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate you so much. I was just trying to explain why it's so important that we have friends and that we be friends, not just friends. We should also be friends. Let's emulate it. Let's support one another with advice, with ideas, anything that we can. We stand for one another. I think it's the most beautiful thing. And during this Corona season, it's the best time to stand for one another. It's the best time to stand with the weak, Those who are unable to do it for themselves, we give them more friends by being their friends. We try to support them, try to find a way, create something, create unions, support, let people come with what they have. Let's give those who don't have. Let's just do something for those that cannot do it for themselves. Let's just stand for those that can't stand for themselves. I believe that's being a friend. And if we create a whole world of friendship, of friends, and we are together and we stand together, there's nothing that shall come against us. United, we shall win. I mean, against corona, against everything, against poverty, against everything. If someone needs information and you have it, give it out to them. It makes more use of information if you give it out than keep it for yourself, and it's not helping you even. I think it's a good thing that we share these things, we stand for one another, we be friends that we want others to be for us. Yeah, I guess that's all, and thank you so much. Stay safe, sanitize if you are going anywhere. If you're going out, to put on your mask. I mean, sanitize. I mean, that's all we have now. You stay safe, stay clean, be strong for one another, be best friends, and thank you so much. God bless you all.